Hello, I invite you to play a game with the devil, where the devil is your ego that doesn't know whether it is of light or darkness, so it wants to play a game. Please bear in mind that these messages are timeless. Whenever you happen to be here is when these messages may resonate. Feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific, so you can be female and or masculine bodied and resonate with the messages. Past, present, and or future energies could come forth of vibrancy to use your discernment and or judgment to take all of that which belongs to you and to leave the rest behind. I'm hearing that some of you should pay less attention to that of which you call an angel, because some of you don't understand the concept of that angel that you are fantasizing, what it means for that angel to be actually fallen. So to consider it, it is the devil energy here, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between and beyond. It's meant to trigger conversations about the devil will leave you hungry, whether you're hungry in fear or hungry in power. The devil gives you choices. Yeah, the Hermit energy, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, no, Ace of Swords, and 5 of Swords. You see that pentagram over here? So some of you are practicing on certain elements that have themselves accrued negative connotations over time, and you're trying to gain control also of not perpetuating that idea that you believe in those energies too. And it's very common for that to be part of the taboo of the esoteric world, that it comes with so many fucking labels and symbolisms that if somebody hasn't grown up from that influence, those ingredients, that's funny, those ingredients, those experiences, then what are they to you that doesn't understand that, right? So some of you are gaining your own power, conviction to be determined, stepping into more of your devil energy, more protecting your ego, having a better sense of what the ego is trying to teach you and how you can be more mature in delivering yourself through the lens of your ego that is so busy getting everything that it is that you want. The ego is a predator, and what it means to have a journey of self-inquisition. It's hungry. It will force you to pay attention to things that you may not think in that moment requires your attention, or will make you believe that was too important to not ignore. Where mistakes come in, learning opportunities foster themselves, and you have a better inquisition of what it means to be all facets of who it is that you are. Because there are many facets that it took to create you. Some of you are like, well, what is the point of this if I can't latch onto an angel? No one says you can't attach onto an angel. And there is no problem in what it is that you're doing. The essence of what it is that you're doing is causing friction somewhere else, where someone sees that friction happening from eons of time and space away, and it's just cautioning you, because there's frictioning happening of that of which you don't see somewhere else in another world. But we can all tell it's coming from you, whether you can tell or not. That's not the point of having a conversation and the realms of gods and goddesses coming to the table and having a conversation about the conquest of the ethics of life. It's all inclusive. The point is to not really have an obsession. That's really the point. The point is to not have the obsession just because it makes you prosperous. Believing in one angel is giving no room to other angels just because you might think of that one angel that you have heard of when you branched out of the one that you believe is maybe negative. Well, if you branch into all the angels, you come to learn that they're all part of earth vibration. Hence why they're all fallen angels, to be then of earth vibration. What made them fall? What does it mean to fall when none of them are also showing up? When they're all here simultaneously, because you can feel it, you can see it, you can believe in it, you can taste it. The devil energy is too tempting for any other construct of reality. In and of itself, you're creating your own reality. The more rabbit holes you dig into of self-inquisition or other, the more you realize it's all about what you know or what you don't know. Six of Pentacles and the Hermit here again. Shit. Some of you don't know that Mother Earth's energy is a Virgo energy. The Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the Ten of Cups. The devil is asking you to go searching within yourself. That's how hungry your ego is right now. Imagine that. Imagine how lonely your ego is right now to ask you to go searching within yourself. It's bored. Your higher self is bored with you. So the only thing that can come in and taunt you a little bit is to coerce you with the devil energy, where there's a lot of fucking fun and flavor and spices. That everyone, maybe not everyone, but the majority that kind of outweighs the minority will love the exquisite complexities of the spices. And for some, it's not their cup of tea. Does it fucking matter? No, it doesn't. If you like your steamed chicken and I like my crispy chicken, well, at one point, whenever we get past the understanding that I don't fucks with steamed chicken or crispy chicken, or whomever has the argument, it's all fucking about that same topic about chicken, where I'll come in and say, I don't even eat chicken. But that's how negative it is for meat energy to come through here, because meat energy, and those who understand what it means to travel your own consciousness, they want to take a break from eating other things as consciousness. And if you're going to be that insensitive, I would say, and consider that plants also have consciousness, it's true. But to eat the seeds of plants is to be able to say that the plant has let it go. Because the moment that seed hits the earth vibration, it starts to rot. Someone should come along and enjoy it. Hence why the rotting of things in nature are more beneficial for you, and with prebiotics and probiotics, than anything else fucking man-made. You got apple cider vinegar, mother, as one of them. Fermentation of an apple. It's proof that if we don't step in and start eating the apple, we can reap some of the benefits of it too. It took someone with a curious mind to produce apple cider vinegar. devil comes and tests you on that of which you think is a secret, because you think it's your pain, and because there's sometimes situations that in society doesn't allow you to express those pains, you think you won't stand a chance in expressing them. But some of you have evolved into manipulating the reality around you so you can protect that secret. That's devil energy. Which purity of God consciousness, which is vibrations of crystal consciousness, which is karaya sata'ala consciousness. There is no dividend of it belonging to a God. It is earth vibration. You cannot get away from getting more facts and data to prove that reality. Karaya sata'ala. The devil speaks in the vibration of what it comes from, because it's too busy wanting to prick at the wounds to get you scared. To get you so hungry in your own fear that you may start substituting your own beliefs with someone else's. And then the devil has conquered you. That's Satanism. No, whatever. Nine of Swords. Look at this. Look at how you can see this card here. Look at the overwhelming energy coming forth from your higher self, the devil energy. And the hermit pulling you in and saying, you have no fucking choice but to fucking listen. The hermit calls you in to make you be proud of who you are, because it forces to find the light within yourself. That once you reach it, you're like, oh my God, I feel so vulnerable and alone. And then the earth's vibration comes true. And then you're like, wait a minute, I'm not alone. How do I open my eyes and believe that world? How do I close my eyes and not ask to be longingly in that world when there's so many people, when I open my eyes, who are not part of it, who don't understand the complexities of my own mind? But I'm so loud in an expression. I'm so loud in my passion of being. Do I worship the devil? The devil laughs and says, no, you don't worship me. Because if you worshiped me, then you would dance with your fucking shadows. And since you're not dancing with your shadows, you're not worshiping me. You gotta dance with your shadows. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, becoming a suiting of the energy that's hovering you. Gaining control of the inquisition that you're hungry to just ask. Ask the question, and then the answer will come. Make sure you accrue some time for yourself to give the ether to formulate the question for you. Because in formulating the question for you, you're going to give it some time to answer. Because it's going to take some time for it to deliver that answer for you. Especially if you don't sit down and quote-unquote meditate like society wants you to pressure into believing that that's exactly what you need to do to get all of Zen. Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Pentacles. It fucks with your money. It fucks with your integrity. It fucks with your dignity. It fucks with people. It fucks with you. It fucks with your mind. It just fucks everything up. Because it can. And sometimes you don't want to admit it, but you allow it to say fuck, it's fucked up. And you allow it for it to get fucked up. And you want it to get fucked up. Because you're realizing you can say, God damn it, as much as you can say, fuck you. Look how divine we can be. We'll take the King of Swords. I'll even take the Justice. Because what we really want you to learn as a devil energy, Capricorns are really fucking good at their choices. They really are. So good that Capricorn doesn't see how good their choices are for themselves. Justice. Divine justice. Showing up to that which it is that you believe. What it is that you think you can keep a secret with the moon energy. Because what has become, will forever become the loudest is pain. Because some of you do not understand that negative energy cannot fucking travel, cannot go anywhere. I cannot give you my devilish energy, and you cannot give me your devilish energy, period. Negative energy does not fucking travel. But why is it so fucking loud? Because it is a virus. That is a fear in the consciousness of every living being. Every living being has some sort of fear. Some of them reduce that fear as they go on, but everyone comes with it. It's when you attach yourself to the conquest of meeting that fear that the purity of light can come through and reach the impurities and make thyself the pure. That's how that shit works. Negative energy doesn't fucking travel, but it can be indoctrinated. It can live in the richness of the words and their usage. So hence why words don't fucking matter in theology. Symbols do. Symbols fucking do. Hence why there is an echelon of fucking people afraid of having a conversation about the fucking devil. Why? You go around saying fuck this, fuck that, fuck this shit, fuck you, fuck this, fuck her, fuck him. But you can't have a conversation about the devil? Things to question. Things to worry about. Things to say, oh, well, she curses so much. I didn't know, Sheree, that you curse so much. Are you not a human being? Do you not stub your toe and say, fuck, that shit hurt? Maybe you should give it a try. Maybe you should go into the mountain and say, fuck. And really let it go. Because some of you are tapping the likes of TikTok videos who say the rituals of, making fun and jokes with music attached to it because it's a form of entertainment that you can attach to the message at hand to see if you can get away with it. If you can like that shit and make some other people popular, it's really difficult for some other people. They're trying to play double dutch with the opportunity. What does all that mean? Am I going to be mad at that energy for existing? Or am I going to fucking play the game too? Some of you who dived into new versions of tarot or diving into the esoterics of that conversation who didn't know that tarot came with labeling astrological signs to some of these cards, and then realizing that the devil card belongs to the astrological sign Capricorn. It completely fucked with you, because some of you are thinking, wait, does that make me the devil? Oh my god, you know how silly that is? Do you know how unfair that is to maybe be a Capricorn, tap into the tarot energies and say that devil, and then you're a Capricorn, your sun sign is in Capricorn, you're like, oh my god, oh my god. The whole world is thinking that I'm the devil. Come on. What do we do for the Capricorn energy to not be afraid? To convince the Capricorn energy that they're not the devil, just because astrology assigns that role to Capricorn. Because anyone who would dive into knowing what the shoes feel like when stepping into those shoes for Capricorn, they understand the reason why they could be potentially the devil is because they have to fucking manipulate the desires of other people so they can finally get something of worthiness for themselves. Because in that battle, they're so hungry of themselves to be satisfied, to be enough. Capricorns have a very difficult time in sharing their emotions. Anyway. Capricorns are good with their decisions. This isn't a Capricorn reading, but this is for someone who's like, oh my god, the devil, the devil, 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 the devil, 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 devil. I'm gonna have too much fun with this, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between and beyond. There will be more readings coming as far as the devil series is concerned. So I do hope that these are intriguing enough, triggering enough, offering enough currency to say, hey, should you think you're falling, I'm here with a netting. I am here. Should your intuition trust me to provide that netting of mine for you, the information is in the description box below. Choices, yours. Yours, 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 yours. Yours, 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 and yours. You're going to make the choices that you need to. Look at that. 10 of Wands, Empress energy. The Sun. The Hierophant. Yes, come through, come through. Take that leap of faith. Take that jump. Take that risk factor. Love the devil energy. Love your ego. You can do it. I found tarot because I was in such a void that I feared that I would make the choice to be completely happy and being on the dark side of the moon. I was seconds away from many of those opportunistic choices because I knew that if I vowed to live in that reality, I would want to conquer it as much as I'm trying to conquer my light. So I got a taste of the darkness, and like we all enjoy it in one way that we probably will never fucking confess to each other, is that we do enjoy the darkness. Some people are afraid of the darkness, but that's pretty much because they haven't had the opportunity to find the benefits of being in the dark. There are benefits for those individuals who believe that the only thing left for them is to cease living. Can you wrap your mind around that? Because I can't. I can't be satisfied in thinking that the only option then is to cease living. I've had a label attached to my life that meant that it came with never knowing when my life would end. I had a label of trigeminal neuralgia that went finally into remission that when you look that shit up, it's called the suicide disease. Back then, I even was on a soul level too angry to choose darkness. Do you understand how convoluted of a mess that is? It's a contradiction. I'm so fucking angry to be so afraid to not step into the dark side. But every lick of a chance I got to, I enjoyed the fucking moment. I kid you not. The dance with the devil is fun. Whatever the fuck it fucking means for you. For some people, it means betraying the color blue for a day. Because to do something other than the routine that you've created for yourself, or that other people want to make sure that you only have for yourself, you think you're a risk taker. And the moment you're a risk taker, you're like, oh my God, did I just break some rules? Did I just like, whoa, what just happened? So in honoring all my past lives that I remember, and honoring all of that energy for which I see coming, I am working double time, triple time, quadruple the time at every fucking moment of the day. Not because I'm hungry to be in the light or not be in the darkness. It's to show up for myself as you are. Show up for yourself as you are. There's too much to be learned, too much to be gained with the suffering. Too much. It's just too much. It's too much to be gained. A person who has suicidal ideations needs just one drop of purity. One fucking drop of purity to be able to reach a sense of euphoria. One. And it becomes easier? Never. It never becomes easier. It becomes part of life. And the moment you can embrace that part of life, it is then easy. And to wrap your head around that reality forces you to get rid of your own pain. So you can put that pain into remembrances, into a Pandora box of your fucking life. And that Pandora box is called the Akashic Records of your whole existence. Wow. Talking to the moon. I have my issues with certain celebrities. Let's not get it twisted. I think that's why I had to 1000% accept that I will never, and I mean like absolutely fucking never, have the ability to excel. Who's who? I only care about light and darkness. It comes with zero labels. I don't care about your name unless I have coffee with you or tea, or going to do something, sharing an experience of time and space together. That's when I want to know what your name is. What would you like to be addressed as? Is it important to who you are? No. I don't give a shit about celebrities. Pardon me if you're considered a celebrity. Imagine if I'm thinking, a celebrity is gonna definitely be watching this. I mean, maybe. I don't know. What the fuck is celebrity anyway? What are you celebrating that I can't celebrate too? That society has you be the one to be a celebrity, not me. Huh? That's fucking hilarious. And this is dialogue that is also happening in your brain. Someone's higher self is having this type of conversation. Why am I idolizing you as a TV box hero? And I may be living in a big city and I see you get your coffee and you're an asshole. And then we dive into conspiracy and rabbit holes. For some people are still in a circle of shh, don't talk about conspiracies. Get the fuck out of here. Talk loud and proud. Three of Pentacles. I told you, I think, I don't know, well, fuck it. Galaxy is Virgo energies, ladies and gentlemen, all those in between and beyond. The universe is here. Virgo energy is down here 2 times. Two of Swords is here. Empress energy is here. 5 of Cups. The Star. 10 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The universe wants you to embrace the flesh of your body. There's some things that you understand about it. Some things that in those moments where you don't understand it, the universe is supposed to provide that answer for you. Sometimes it comes in synchronicities of seeing a bird or 2 or 3, seeing a person 1, 2 or 3, having choices, having options, teaching you that you have the choices, that you're only left with choices at the end of the day. Some of them force you to make decisions that will come in time for you to reap you the benefits or the rewards or pain. But it's all part of the journey. It's all fucking part of the journey. The devil does the best dance in portraying that. Those who worship the devil, by the way, they don't worship the devil. Because also those people who would worship the devil are so fucking afraid to do shadow work. They use their shadow to repel people away from them, and in that moment lose out on an ability to learn to integrate with also those individuals who call themselves white witches, right, or love and light healers. It's a very interesting mixture, but the devil sees it all. The devil has a fucking fun time with it all. The devil is of crystal consciousness. It's a fallen angel, and you will have to think about what it means to be a fallen angel, because it lands in a construct of your mind and imagination and unfoldings of what it is that you think is material worth. So experience it. Alright, that is all that I had for you at this time. I hope that dancing with the devil was a dance for you that you hopefully got something out of. I will ask that you consider subscribing to both of my channels, one of which I have tarot service playlists on my 7thgoddess.x one, where you can see if any of those energies are something of interest for you to reach out to me with, for, as well as checking over on the Patreon page to see how I changed the game and sequence of tarot and utilizing it to provide more content for you, and also seeing how I provide healings. May you have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in this ether of time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.